This is my first attempt at doing a video makeup tutorial. Watch along to see how I created this look. Thank you. Okay, I just realized maybe I should be talking. I'm gonna use MAC Face and Body, just a little bit. I do a foundation brush because I like how you can really spread the product out quickly and do a thin layer so it's really natural looking. I'll use a little more. This color is C2. It's a little warmer than the skin on my face, but I like that because I want it to match the rest of my body. And the other thing is I will have to bring it down on my neck or bring bronzer down on my neck. For now, we'll just do foundation. Okay, I don't go over the concealer with the foundation because then that's two different textures and a different layer and a different color, and we don't need all that. Go right around the lips so there's no redness. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna do a little spot correcting with Bobbi Brown foundation stick. I just have a few little red marks and I'll just touch them with this tiny little brush. I really am not into like super perfected. I like things to still feel natural and normal. I'm gonna take a little bit of a bigger brush to blend those edges. Still a synthetic brush, but I just want to blend the edges of that product so that I'm keeping the majority of the product on where I want it to cover. Do a little extra around the lip. Okay. I'm gonna do just a light dusting of powder because I am gonna go in with some cream contour and cream blush, and I want this base layer to stay put. I'm gonna do a little contour. Kind of start at this part of the ear here and just stay like high up on this bone. Don't want to go too low because the point of contour, one point, is to lift the face. So start like that. Do a little here. Again, it's okay that it's not perfect. Put a little up here, a little here, a little here, jawline. Because we're kind of shadowing and just creating a little more shape. Okay, and then I'm going to blend this upward. To sculpt out the cheekbone. And we'll do the other side too. Blend it up. You don't want to bring it too far forward. Well, everyone's face shape is different. So for me, I don't want to bring it too far forward because it'll draw me down. And I want to stay up. Just want to look naturally sculpted. This is the same brush that I used for foundation and contour. I'm gonna also use it for my cream blush. I just kind of start on the apples, but again, not too close to the center. We want this to be light and bright in the center. And I just tap and go back and forth so that the amount of product on each side feels even. Do a little on my nose, a little on the forehead, a little on the chin. Just keep tapping it until I feel like it's blended enough. Now, if you did do too much, you could just flip your brush to the other side and put a little more concealer here if you really wanted to, or if you made a mistake. Just extra blendy. I'm just gonna go into the eyebrow now. This is usually the order of operations for me. Let's start in the back where I need more help. Brush it up. Just light-handed application, especially in the front of the brow, because I don't want it too full or heavy. Just natural and light. Sometimes I'll shade so I can see the shape. Depends on the lighting. Sometimes you have to block out highlight from a light source so that you can see the shape that you're creating. Brushing through just kind of softens the lines in the product. All right, that feels good. Those are the eyebrows. Let's just set it with a gel. I like my eyebrow hairs kind of brushed up. Boom, 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 boom. Onto the eye. I'm gonna do Smashbox 24-hour Photofinish Shadow Primer. This is definitely my favorite. gonna put it on the entire eye area on the top of my lid, not underneath. I'm just gonna do an all over base color first to even out the texture of the lid. So whatever eyeshadow I put on top is gonna go on a smooth, even surface, which will blend better. I went with something a little lighter than my skin, but you could do something that matches your skin color. These are Viseart eyeshadows. With the same brush, I'm gonna pick up a little eyeshadow, my reddish brown color. I'm only using 3 eyeshadow colors. I kind of hold the brush a little more upwards so that I don't get fall off, and I like tap it like that. And I'm sort of pressing the shadow on. And then we'll just blend. Now that I kind of got most of it on, I shouldn't have fall off, so I can hold the brush whichever way now. I'm taking it up into the crease a little bit, but I am gonna put a darker color in there. I'm not winging it, I'm just following the natural shape. Just keep on blending it. Now with the cozzette S185 Blending Brush, that if you don't have, you absolutely need this brush. It's my favorite crease blendy brush. So I'm taking a color a little bit darker with the same world, same tone, and I'm just gonna like shove it in my crease with my eye relaxed so that I'm really getting it in the crease, seeing where the crease is, and then I can open and blend. Because I don't want to go too low and I don't want to go too high. Like if you go like that, you might put it in the wrong spot. So that's why I start just like trying to fit it in the little crease first. And then just keep blending it. So like squint a little, put it in there. I feel it in there, in the crease. Blendy, 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 do, do, do. Okay, and then we'll just softly touch those edges so that it's blended. I like to multi-use brushes, so I'm gonna just do this and like push on the brush to make it more flat, and pick up that darker color and put it underneath. Now sometimes I will put primer down first. That's if I really want it to be like extra long wearing. I have concealer there, so I feel like that's good enough. Okay. Let's hope this goes well. Liner on the first try is hard, but I'm gonna use a pen. I'm gonna start by looking straight ahead to get the bottom line how I want it. Start like that. And then usually I'll try to go do the other side so that they're even. My eyes are completely different. So it's like I gotta start this one higher. It's confusing. Okay, they feel even enough that I can get them even. So. Everything's just small little strokes. Now I gotta make this one thicker like this one. I'm either gonna add to the bottom or the top or both, depending on what it needs to match. This pen is being a little bit of an asshole. Muji puff, so mess up my face. You know, sometimes I like to leave it just like that, but for this look I want to just go a little more dramatic. So I'm gonna take it all the way slowly. Just using this side now of the pen and kind of just laying it down on the lash. And little strokes. A little thicker. You see how I'm talking without moving my lips? I'm very talented. Okay, gotta remember to breathe. I try to do it with my eyes open so that I can really see where it's going and what it's gonna look like. But you could do this with your eye closed as well. I just like to feel like I have the most control that I can. I know we can't control everything, but you know, do what we can. Okay, the left one needs to be a little thicker on top. Also, my left eyelid, I have more space than my right. So usually stuff needs to be thicker on this side anyways, to make it feel like a little more even, the lid space. Now use the tip to try and fill in little sections that I want to fix the shape of. Pretty close. Not perfect. Close enough. I also like to get right in the lash line here, in between the hairs. Shit. I could keep perfecting, and I want to say it's good enough. So I will. This is like a quick little extra blendy thing. This is just a dry Q-tip. I kind of want to soften the redness around the wing so it's not so obvious, maybe, where it ends. So just dry Q-tip to soften that. Okay, I'm gonna use this awesome mascara from MAC in Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. This shit is extreme. I always get it on my eyelid, any mascara, so I'm gonna try not to, but don't get mad if I do. I don't like to curl my eyelashes. I just think I feel them curled and I don't like it. So, you know, up to you. You can see when I lift up, there's a little spacing in there. You could pull that and fill it in, but if you're looking straight, like, it looks fine. So again, I'm just not a perfectionist. I mean, if it's like a beauty shoot, then y'all know I am a perfectionist, but on myself, I'm just a little less concerned. Also, doing mascara has definitely given me wrinkles on my forehead. I think I'm okay with it, but it would be cool if we could apply mascara without lifting our eyebrows, or if I could. I don't know how people just blink on a mascara wand and it's perfect. How do you do that? Somebody DM me. Teach me. Okay. I'm gonna do a little more on the other side. I like to kind of let it dry a little and then go back so that it's a little thicker and has something to kind of grab onto instead of being slippery. Yes. Okay. I like that. I didn't re-dip it either. Just using what's left on the wand. Wanda Sykes. She's funny. She done anything with MAC? I cannot breathe. Why am I not breathing? Just fucking breathe. Do I need to curse less? It's so natural for me. I apologize. I'm gonna take the Q-tip that I used before. I'm just gonna pull that red part off, retwist it. Less waste, guys, come on. Just wipe those little black spots from the mascara. Okay. Lip. Absolute favorite lip balm. Weleda. It's so good. It's like shea butter and some other stuff. Rose and beeswax. It doesn't make me feel dry. It smells good. It looks good. I love it. I'm gonna put this MAC Metallic Rose Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color. I'm gonna like use the wand because it's good for getting the lines, but I think I wanted a little blurry edge. So then I'll just use my finger to like blur the edge a little bit. This has a little shimmer in it, but I like that because the eye is matte and I didn't use highlighter or anything. So we can have a little pop of shimmer somewhere. Okay, darling. I feel like that's it. I'm gonna cover this spot again, and I'm gonna use the Bobbi foundation stick and mix it with the blush so that it's covering but not taking away the blush color. Let's see if I made a okay mixture or not. It's just a little extra coverage. Let's do a little more powder, finish it off. I'm gonna just keep it in the center of the face for now because I don't need it on my cheeks. I like a glow on my cheeks. Thank you for watching. This is my first real attempt at a tutorial, and I hope you liked it. I hope you learned something, and I hope to do more. Thank you.